We've got a mini decision from the judge in the Ripple Labs versus SEC case. Gary Gensler is out there on public television saying, hey, it's super easy for crypto companies to register. You only have to fill out one form. What a liar, and I'm going to expose him. Grayscale is getting sued by FTX because they want a piece of the pie. Remember everyone, crypto hot potato. This company owes this company, who owes this company, who owes this company. And Grayscale is taking the SEC to court over their Bitcoin ETF delays. Happy Tuesday, crypto fans, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below because 3 days in a row, we are going to have live streams that affect the crypto market. We've got 2 of them back-to-back days with Jerome Powell, and then on Thursday, is Gary Gensler going to be showing up at the Thursday hearing committee on destroying crypto? Well, you're going to have to watch to find out. Bitcoin sitting at 22,419, ETH 1572, XRP highlight of the show sitting at 37.5, up almost 3% last 24 hours. FTX sues Grayscale as it seeks $250 million in its trust. According to the suit, FTX wants injunctive relief to unlock $9 billion or more in value from shareholders in the Grayscale, Bitcoin, and Ethereum trust. Should this request be granted, it will unlock the sum of $250 million for FTX, which then the firm can add to its funds to pay its own creditors. So FTX has money locked up in Grayscale Trust. What they're trying to do is force Grayscale to sell or to open it up to be able to pull out funds. Again, this is that whole crypto hot potato thing. Think of how much pressure this puts on Grayscale and DCG. Now, there's more Grayscale action, and that's why I brought up the other story about Grayscale and their trust. But here is the news announcement for you, because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. FTX debtors file lawsuit against Grayscale Investments LLC, CEO and owners. Grayscale has a 40% chance of winning its court fight with the SEC to create a Bitcoin ETF. The SEC has denied Grayscale in their attempt to convert their Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF. And again, this all has to do with the SEC. Now, here's the problem. If they do not get this converted into an ETF, more people are going to bail out on the trust products, okay? Ethereum Trust, Bitcoin Trust, Stellar Lumens Trust. If the company loses, it will see the price of the trust shares, which are already trading more than 40% below their underlying asset, tumble even further. That's right, they're already trading at a 40% discount to asset value. And if they were to lose this court ruling, oh my gosh, that would put Grayscale in deep, deep trouble. And remember, we already have FTX right now looking for a piece of the Grayscale pie, crypto hot potato. And now it's time to go full on assault on Gary Gensler and expose him and the SEC and their lies. 5 of the 9 SEC registered crypto firms are now gone, the document show. The SEC has previously insisted that registration was as simple as filling out a form on the agency's website. Interestingly enough, looking at the published list, 5 of the 9 firms that attained some form of registration with the commission have since collapsed despite their compliance. And remember, Gary Gensler is out there saying, hey, I'm here to protect over 330 U.S. investors out there. The SEC needs to take a friendly environment for people trying to adhere to the law. They need to advance registrations that have been toiling for too long. All right, so Gary Gensler is like, hey, it's super easy. You can come out here and fill out one simple form. Let's see what Gary Gensler has to say, as he was just on CNBC not too long ago.
Protection, 330 million Americans are our clients. These firms, Kraken knew how to register, others know how to register. It's just a form on our website.
Oh, it's just a form on the website. So if it's just a simple form on the website, then why is it that I have someone posting here in Twitter? And if you want to follow my Twitter, it's linked in the description below. Had a great conversation today with INX Group about the procedure they went through to get registered with the SEC. They did an IPO with an F1 prospectus. Now remember, we just listened to Gary Gensler that says, hey, it's as easy as filling out a form, coming in and asking questions. You know how long it took INX Group? Here we go. They told me the entire process, which started in 2018, took 953 days and cost around $2 million. Gary Gensler, didn't you tell me it's as simple as filling out a form?
Firms, Kraken knew how to register, others know how to register. It's just a form on our website.
Oh, it's just a form on a website. Then why did it take over 2,953 days? That's either one massive form or Gary Gensler is lying. And what they're doing is people that are filing, they're not expediting the process. They're not even helping them out. They're screwing them over, even the ones that are filing. Now let's go to that tweet. Now, no, the first 5 companies registered as a result of settlements under Clayton. No companies have registered under Gensler. So all of these registrations you're seeing on the screen happened before Gary Gensler took office. So again, you got Gensler out there saying, hey, it's so easy for crypto companies to register. It's one single form. But then we find out it takes 953 days, almost 3 years, and $2 million. And that was 5 years ago. So you know stuff's way more expensive to do now with the lawyers. And what we need to do is expose more lies and falsities like this with Gary Gensler. He's out there touting that he's protecting the 330 million people because all you got to do is fill out a form, and we know it's a lie. Now let's move on to the Ripple versus SEC case because the judge did have a ruling. Ripple versus SEC judge rules on expert testimony. Here is who benefits. From the looks of it, neither side gets everything it asked for in this ruling, as the judge granted in part and denied in part both Ripple's and SEC's motions, also referred to as Daubert motions, expert testimonies, not giving an upper hand to either the regulator or the XRP community. Judge being pretty impartial here and really going along with the law. This was noted by Scott Chamberlain, a former attorney and co-founder of the permissionless Layer 2 platform Evernote, which also praised the presiding judge's objectivity in the case, stating that what leaps out is how sharp, rigorous, and utterly impartial Judge Torres is. What Judge Torres is doing right now is going piece by piece through the summary judgment filings and going and ruling on parts that she can. Now, we've seen in this situation here that guess what? It does not benefit either sides, or does it though? Because guess what? I think the SEC may have lost a little more in here than Team Ripple Labs did. That said, the ruling did exclude the testimony of the expert witness Patrick Doody, who was hired by the SEC to analyze the expectations of XRP buyers, which could mean a win for Ripple considering he was the watchdog's only expert on the subject, according to XRP community attorney Jerry Hogan. Now, what they're saying here is the SEC's expert witness, right, for what XRP holders want to do, because that's what this person was here for. They were there to testify saying, hey, look, XRP holders had this expectation. Well, guess what? His testimony was thrown out. So who does the SEC have right now talking about secondary sales? Yep, and that's people like you and I. Now, most people out there are saying, hey, you know what? This ruling is equally good for both sides, the SEC and Ripple Labs. But the SEC's main person out there that said, hey, expectations of XRP, yeah, that expert witness testimony, yep, that was removed. So maybe the SEC did lose a bigger bit of ammunition in this fight. FTX is going after a piece of Grayscale, and Grayscale is going after a piece of the SEC because the SEC will not give them legitimate reasons on why they cannot convert their trust into a spot ETF, and that's specifically referring to Bitcoin. Crypto hot potato because, yes, FTX wants the money from Grayscale, but if the Grayscale trust gets denied, Grayscale's trust will be worth even less, which means then crypto hot potato, this person can't give money to this one, this one, this one. You get my point. Now, Gary Gensler is out there, public TV, saying how easy it is to register with the SEC and that these companies are just lazy and it's only one page long and it's not a hard thing to do. Lies, 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 lies. 953 days and over $2 million to register with the SEC. And I'd like to add that the crypto companies listed earlier in that tweet, none of them registered with the SEC while Gary Gensler was at the helm. This was all done before Gary Gensler was there. Coincidence? No, it's Gary Gensler screwing over the 330 million investors in the United States, because I find it funny that Gary's like, hey, we're going to protect people, so let's ban staking products in the US. You know what Kraken said? Okay, we'll just offer those products to everyone else in the world, no big deal. Yeah. Thanks, Gary, for that, and thanks for lying to all of us. Now, like I said, 3 live stream days in a row. 2 of them have to do with Jerome Powell, and the third one, we're still waiting to see if Gary Gensler is going to be there on Thursday talking about destroying crypto. Ooh, interesting stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like short form content like this, and also drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about all these stories. Are you into car camping? Are you into boating, fishing, hiking, training, stuff like that? This channel right here, that's the place for it. You like crypto, Web3, Ripple Labs, XRP, XLM Stellar Development Foundation? Well, that's this video right here. Until more news breaks, I expect to see the rest of you cool cats on the live stream later today. So you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.